Alrighty folks, we just got 2 round bales to feed our sheep. I just finished pulling the net wrap off. We got 1 bale of alfalfa and 1 bale of prairie hay, which is just when you cut a pasture for hay and whatever's out there. Native prairie grass mostly. So we had gotten a little baby bale when we first got the sheep about 4 or 5 days ago. It was only about this big of alfalfa. And we're just trying to feed them in here till we get them trained to electric fence and our pasture starts growing. So that little baby bale lasted us like 3 or 4 days, and hopefully these ones will last us about 20 days, and we'll be able to get them out on pasture. We don't really have the most ideal setup for feeding hay, but we're making it work. I'm gonna fork it into this feed trough here just so the sheep don't drag it around as much and waste it, and we'll fence off these round bales so we can keep them from standing on it. Because if you just let them have a round bale, they just tear it to shreds and waste half of it. It's actually pretty nice looking hay. So round bales come off in sheets. The baler rolls it up out of the windrow. So you just go around in circles pulling it off like a cinnamon roll. See, it just comes around. That's where the bale was sitting on the ground. We won't feed them that. Now these sheep were eating a little bit of corn at the place where we got them. So we were cleaning some oats. I was cleaning some oats the other day for a friend of mine, and all the really light oats that probably aren't going to grow, because we were cleaning them for seed, blow out the back of the cleaner. So I scooped up a couple bags of those, and so we'll give them those. There's not much grain value to them, but I'm just trying to wean them off grain, so I don't want to give them too much, but I also don't want to just quit feeding them grain and make their stomach switch over to grass right away. I'll deal with that in a little bit. We don't have enough feed bunk space, so we have a few feed bunks, an old half of a pressure tank or something, and then an old tractor tire. Hopefully that'll give them enough bunk space. know how much to feed them. We'll have to, tomorrow we'll have to see how much of this they eat. And if they're really hungry, we'll give them more. And I think I'll probably alternate for now. One day of alfalfa and one day of prairie hay. Maybe mix a little bit if they seem like they don't like the prairie hay. But should be all for now.